Hola, 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 hola.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Habtoor Polo Resort and Club on a lovely winter's afternoon. Mid-20s with a nice breeze, keeping that heat off, which will be great for the horses. And our first match this afternoon, in fact, our only match here this afternoon, is with our newcomers, Chihingiri. And welcome here to the Gold Cup Series to Mohamed Chihingiri. And, of course, playing against Gantut. So a few teams are just out there, a few players out there on the field just warming up, and it's great to see the Chihingiri team. We have Ali Muzio, who is no stranger here. That'll be the first time that Gonzalo Perez has come over to play here in the Gold Cup Series. And of course, Santos Iriarte playing with him, son of Tommy Iriarte. A great player with a huge future ahead of him. So it should be a very interesting game indeed. We had two cracking games yesterday. Mangash all over Wolves until the second half, the last two chukkers of the 5-chukker match. The Wolves came back strong and got the win. And our second game, which was between UAE and Habtoor Polo, it was nip and tuck for the last 3 chukkers all the way. It was played like a final, and it was an absolute cracking game. So the Gold Cup is certainly living up to its reputation for being the best polo in the MENA and GCC region. And so now we'd just quickly like to go over for an interview with Sebastian and Mohamed Chihingiri. I believe it will be, or maybe it's Namu. But over to you, Sebastian.
Thank you very much, Adam. And no, it's Sad Jangiri. He's a brother of Mohamed. Is the new team here in the season, the new team in the Gold Cup, and who better than you to explain how you ended up here and how you started with polo together with your brother.
Hi, I'm Saad Jahangiri. So polo we started off about 3-4 years ago, which is not long ago. And since our first formal season was in England last year at the Guards Polo Club. It went pretty well. And so this is the vision of Mohamed that we have developed so far. It's going pretty well. And we played the President's Cup in Argentina, where Mohamed joined with a few other pros. And it all decided at a very, very late stage, probably about, in the ending days, when we decided that we'll play Gold Cup. And it was very, very exciting. And it would not have been possible without the effort of a lot of people that I want to mention. First and foremost, Namu and Gonzalo Perez. And then on a short notice, Alejandro, who joined us for this cup. So far, it's going pretty well. We're very excited for the games.
Since the beginning, it was always like that, like full speed in everything. Even if it's last minute, you commit, you go and you try.
Well, we have taken big steps in a very small time. And it was an opportunity. Since we are playing the next season in England, our horses were shipping from Argentina to England, and we thought that, okay, we have an opportunity. Why not we just take a transit in Dubai and then vamos. That's where we began.
What a nice story. What a nice story. Thank you. Congratulations for being here. It's not easy to be with such a team, horses, transport. It's a big operation. This is the first day. What we can expect about the green we can see is dark green.
Well, we are hoping for the best results. We have put our best efforts, and we are just looking forward for a good game and to enjoy. That's the most important thing for us.
Thank you very much, Sad. The next one will probably be Namu, who is hiding behind the scene. We will drag him in some point, but it will be a good contest to start with the Gold Cup. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you very much indeed, Sebastian, and thank you very much indeed to Saad. In fact, it was Saad, Mohamed's brother, with the interviews, been playing here this season and been a great asset here to the club. And so, as you see there on the lineup, 20 goal polo, Mohamed Chihingiri on 0 goals, playing at number 1. Santos Iriarte on 3 at number 2. Gonzalito Perez of 9 goals, playing at number 3. And on 8 goals, it's the familiar face of Alejandro Muzio. And for Gantut Polo, we have at number 1 on 1 goals, it is Nasser Al-Shamsi. At number 2, it is Juanchi Ambrosio on 5 goals. At 3, it is Gonzalo Ferrari on 7 goals. And also on 7, it is Marcus Kakuaraja. Both teams 20 goals, so we're looking forward to another exciting game out here this afternoon. Gantut having played the Silver Cup, this is the first tournament, first match for Chihingeri. And so it'll be interesting to see how they evolve during the game and during the tournament. And so I'd just quickly like to thank, whilst players are warming up, our main sponsor with Bentley Emirates, the official dealer and sole authorised importer of Bentley Motors in the UAE since 1983, operating as part of the Al Habtoor Motor Prestige division. Bentley Emirates held the title of the #1 dealer in the world for 7 consecutive years between 2011 and 2017. They regained the title again in 2019, and in 2022 Bentley Emirates won the Retailer of the Year and Sales Retailer of the Year at the Middle East and Africa Bentley Regional Dealer Conference. Our co-sponsor, of course, here all season is the Centre Investment Group, which is a privately owned hospitality company managing a portfolio of hospitality brands across the UAE and provide investor and hospitality career opportunities for their partners and their associates. Salama Structural Engineering, SSE, established in 1987, in Cairo, Egypt, is a professional engineering consultancy firm working with a mission to provide engineering services in several specific market segments, which include industrial, retail, and the list goes on. They cover just about all aspects of civil engineering. And so if you'd like to look them up on the website, it's www.sseweb.ae. We're very grateful for J&I for their sponsorship. They're a leading Korean company dedicated to enhancing the quality of life for customers, providing high-quality cosmetics that's synonymous with Korea and skincare solutions. Their vision is to revolutionize skincare, combining science, tradition, and innovation. Also like, of course, to once again thank Diamond Lease, which is a fully owned subsidiary of the Al Habtoor Group. It was established in 1996 and offering automotive rental and leasing solutions as an alternative to owning and maintaining your own vehicles to the corporate and individual customers across the UAE, serving more than 700 companies and multi-conglomerates operating here. So just waiting for umpire to mount up. And then we'll get this match underway. Chihingeri in the green, Gantut in their white shirts. And of course, our official apparel sponsor, we'd like to thank the US Polo SSSN, the official apparel sponsor for 2025 Dubai Gold Cup. Their products sold in over 190 countries, is the official apparel brand for the United States Polo Association. And we're very grateful for your support. Our media partners, Polo Line and Albadia. And just to remind you all, ladies and gentlemen, if you can make it here for the 22nd, the grand final of the Gold Cup 2025, the tickets for general entry are available on Virgin Tickets, Platinum List, Tixbox, and of course the Al Habtoor loyalty app. There's other options as well, whereby we have the gazebos. These are for a package of 8 rather, providing a picnic basket good for 8 people and 2 car passes, or the alternative for 1,350 dirhams, good for 4 people and a parking pass. The Gold Lounge, synonymous here with the Gold Cup. To enjoy the experience, you have to have a minimum spend of 5,000 dirhams. Drinks per table is required per 10 people and 4 parking passes. And the garden by Il Pastel, 1,500 dirhams per person, inclusive of entry, parking pass, and a stunning array of food and house beverages. So certainly going to be a wonderful day here in the picnic side between the 2 polo fields. But if you choose to decide to go to the hotel side, Party at the Polo by IFSA, hosted by Habtoor Polo Resort. IFSA is hosting the calendar during the season between November and the end of February. Previously it was by invite only, and those who have been here are well aware there is a magnificent afternoon of entertainment in addition to the polo, with live music and the game also being streamed into the brunch area too. So please check it out on www.partyatthepolo.com for further information and bookings. But of course, jump onto your Instagram and look up Party at the Polo, and you'll see all the information and some highlights of some previous Saturdays that they've had there, and so you know exactly what to expect. Our social media, please, at Habtoor, DXB Polo Gold Cup Series and Al Habtoor Polo Club for match schedules. Several competitions lined up for you here, and an opportunity to win some amazing prizes every Saturday. Of course, we have Hunt the Gold coin here, and this weekend there'll be 2 coins out there on the field with cash and vouchers valued up to 4,000 dirhams each. And our main game on Saturday will be at 3:30, Dubai Wolves and Habtoor Polo. So 2 teams look like they're getting themselves together, and we have, of course, 4 Polo line. Jump onto the app if you have not already downloaded it, for everything to keep you up to date with polo throughout the world on Polo Line TV. And please follow on Instagram at Polo Line TV, and also on Facebook. And if you want, please, we'd love to hear from you if you're watching the game live via Facebook. Drop us a message or two. Tell us where you're tuning in from, or we'll try to give you a shout out during half-time. So 2 teams there on the field at the moment, looking to get this one underway. So I have with me in the grandstand, we have the chief umpire of Guards Polo Club, Howard Smith, as third man. And on the field is Peter Wright and Matthias Maveni. And so it looks like we have Jahangiri in the green shirts, heading toward the scoreboard on left to right. White's for Gantoot heading towards the Villa end and back towards Abu Dhabi and Gantoot. So ball into play. Out the back of the line, out it comes. Quickly onto that one there is Muzio. Muzio couldn't quite pick that one up. Leaves it for Gonza. Gonza goes with a big hard shot up the field here now. But first back onto this one here will be Gagu. Up onto the play. Checks, turns. Tries to come away. Gonza just in there. So he opts to try and turn the other way. His own teammate Ferrari comes in to try and give him a helping hand. But he goes back in there. Comes back round the corner. Ferrari goes in there to Gonza, giving a little bit of protection there. Sends that one up here this time nicely. Up here. It's flicked away there by Muzio, but is quickly picked up by Oncho once again. So on here, no, it's actually Kaku. Sorry, the number's a bit short on that on there. Gets away from his man, but he tries to pick it up, couldn't quite do so, but now it's left here in turn for that's a little backhand. Backhand there for Kaku once again. Kaku up on the move here now. Kaku checks up. Muzio, his great workhorse on the field there. Always giving 110% in every match. Tries to flick that one away. Does so. Looks for the new line. Tries to get onto it to Sconza. But it looks like it's Ferrari. Goes with the backhand. The backhand a little short, but it falls nicely though for Kaku. Kaku's onto it. Looks to steal that one away there as Muzio. But unfortunately, the umpire's not quite liking that. Believing he just hadn't seen enough of the play. And we can see on the replay here now, in this first chukker, we have Mohammed starting off on Clary. Santos on Quinny. Gonza on Corista, and you see Ali Muzio is there on Havana. Vanessa Al-Shamsi starting off on Negro. Juanjo Rojo out on Dulce. Gonza Ferrari on Juana, and it is Kaku Raja on Emoción. And so the ball's being moved up forward here now for a penalty for a 60-yard penalty for Kaku Raja on Emoción. Feeling a little bit bright coming up to this one here, but he gets hold of it and strikes it well. Is it straight enough? And straight enough it is. Nothing is stopping the penalty-taking machine in the form of Kaku Raja, opening up the account here for Gantoot. making it 1 goal to Gantut here in chukker number 1. See on the replay there. But it's just being a little bit bright coming in, but Kaku's the man up to the mark. So back to the middle of the field it is once more with umpire right to bowl this ball into play. Pedro bowls it in, out the back of the line it comes. Gonza on the play here now. Gonza just waiting, checking. Let his boys go forward. Fishes that one up, looking once again here now for Mujio. Mujio goes with a bit of flip backhand. It's now picked up by Kaku once again. Kaku looks to send it up forward. Looking there this time for Ferrari. Ferrari going at full tilt up the field here now. Going back with him there is Santos. Santos pushing him wide out there towards the boards on the Villa side of that side of the field. Ferrari just checking up, looking to come in behind Santos. Santos going to have to yield, so he just comes in, yields off it and leaves it. And Kaku picks it up now and sends it up forward. Goes with a big neck shot in towards the goal, feeling very confident indeed, and rightly so too, for goal number 2 on the board there for Kaku Raja. Great teamwork play. They're working well, this team. Played the Silver Cup together. And just yielding off it is Ferrari and leaving it for Kaku to come forward. So, back in the line-out. Coming away with it here now is Ferrari once more. Ferrari on Juana. Just popping and bouncing a little bit on him, but no loss to him then. He sends it up forward here. There's Kaku. Kaku up over the front door here now. Looking for Juancho. Juancho looks to pick that one up, but it's going to be Ali Muzio's trying to pick that one up, but it's stolen away from him here now, and he tries to clear that one away. It looks like Muzio's got back in there and stolen it back once again. As I said, a great workhorse on the field, got a massive work rate. There's Ali Muzio. Ali still with the play. Ali looks to unload it. Nice pass up there to Gonza. Gonza, first time play. That's what we like to see. Some nice running. Polo tries to get onto that one there to Santos, but it's going to be Kaku to come in. Comes in, takes it away from him there. Does Santos, goes with the passing play to get that one up there to Mohammed. Mohammed comes up onto his play, but decides to yield off it as he would have fouled and given him a penalty. So the backhand is come in there by Kaku. Long, strong and hard out now for... Oh, we get a whistle on that play. As you saw, players just checking up on it. Gonza coming in onto it. So a bit of a discussion here. See if we get the replay on that one there. But they've just given them a free change here. And the umpire's deciding that Gonza didn't have the play. So we have a change here now with the players changing, with Kaku first back onto the field, possibly back onto Belen. Gonza Ferrari, possibly Silverada. Wanchi on Sahara, and Nasser on Billie Jean. Mohammed to change on to Dalila. Santos on to Chaperon. Davino for Gonza Perez, and Mariana for Ali Muzio. These horses of Chihingiri flown in from Argentina on their way to the UK for the season there. Mohammed played amount of polo, and going to be expanding his amount of polo he plays in England this year, which is great to hear and great to see. So we just got the umpire quickly changing a little bit of tack there. There's an issue with his stirrup. And so I'll be starting off again with the 5B in favour of Gantut. And Mohammed comes back on to the field. Plenty of time with there you see Tarquin Southwell helping out there with Tommy Iriarty as well, the polo manager here at Habtoor. So a good pit stop there, quickly changed, and then back onto the field now for Matthias. So players called there by umpire right. It looks like Gonza Ferrari is going to bring this one in here now. Going up on the run there. Gonza goes with a hard shot. It's along the ground. Gets held up a little bit. Picked out on the play there by Rojo. Comes forward with it, trying to get through the traffic. Gets through the traffic here. Wants to get up forward onto it. Can't touch it there, Mohammed, but unfortunately had the question, do I go for it, do I not? Shadow of doubt momentarily, and he just drifted across the line there, impeding the oncoming player. And so we'll have a penalty here now in favour of Gantut. You can see on that replay, peel left, not peel right. And so we have a penalty 2 in favour of Gantut. Kaku Raja drops the mallet down at this one at the walk. Straight through it is there for Kaku Raja. With 3 minutes left to play here in chukker number 1, the score is 3 goals to Gantut. So back to the middle once more. We'll be there to change ends. Where umpire right will get this ball back into play once more. So ball back into play. Caught in the middle there. Looking for that was Gonza, but it's taken away from there by Kaku once again. Kaku takes it forward, takes it around the corner, looks to do so, gets the spoiling play. Does. Gonzalito. Backhand comes in. Sent up. Who's be first onto it? It is going to be Gonzalito. Gonzalito checks, turns round. Nasser trying to pull the foul on him there, but already in control of the play was Gonzalito. Gonzalito once again checks, saying a little bit of cat and mouse there. Waits for Muzio to come in behind. Just fizzes that one forward and shows a little bit too much of that one there this time, but flicks it backwards again. And now Kaku comes in. Got some space there now. Looking to set up the play. Kaku. Players gone up forward. Gonza just yielding off him slightly. Oh, and he's putting it underneath him, but just showed far too much of that one there this time. And we get a whistle on that play. And so let's see what we have on the replay here now. Did he show too much of it to Gonza? Gonza, had he cleared enough? Let's see what they decide. So the umpires drop the ball down. And it looks like it's going to be in favour of Gantut. So Ferrari to bring this in here now. Ferrari tabs up forward. Santos coming in to put the pressure on him. Sends that one up forward here now, does Ferrari. Out there for Kaku. Kaku checks up. Unmarked at this point in time. He slipped his man. Kaku Raja goes with a big cut shot in towards the goal from a distance. Once more does Kaku Raja. Oh, but this time it's just to the left-hand side. Not missing by much at all. Feeling very comfortable indeed out there this afternoon is Kaku Raja. And so the ball's on the back line here once more for Muzio to bring into play. Ali taps it once. Fizzes that up now for Gonza. Gonza comes forward. Gonza being hooked off Adamic. Now left for Muzio. Muzio turns away from the play. Wants to change the angle and the direction. Cuts this one out here now. Yushisha changing direction of play there by Gonza. Got into space. Gonza, unfortunately, couldn't pick that one up. But Rojo's up onto the play here now. Little backhand comes in. Santos comes in. Muzio comes in to spoil that play. But it looks like it's only gone as far as Gonza. Gonza goes with the backhand. Opening that one up for Santos Iriarte on his near side, but Santos tries to flick that one away, takes the man instead in the form of Ferrari, but next onto it is Abruzzo, just a little pass down the boards for Kaku. Kaku in behind comes Muzio once again. He's just going to have to keep his wits and his eyes about him as the ball gets checked up, pulled and pushed away from him, and we get a whistle on that play. was all just getting a little bit fiddly in there. You can see on the replay here now. Gonza's right in the grey area, and the line was changed there by Muzio, and quickly got himself back onto it again as Kaku tried to get away. But you're going to have to be sharp and quick to get away from Muzio. So, plays called. Muzio brings it in. Gonza's there with him. Waiting for him now. Here's Kaku. Goes on the neck. There for Gonza. Gonza up onto his near side. 9 goals. Checks, turns, comes back in. Gets hooked off out of it. And it's stolen there by Ferrari. Ferrari comes forward once again. Ferrari up on the play. In comes Santos looking to get the hook. Does so, but in doing so leaves the unmarked Kaku at the back door to send this one up forward. It's Ferrari gone forward once again, running onto that path, but he's left it behind, and it's now going to be Ali Muzio, the first 2 to goes. And coming in onto it, looks for the play, does Muzio, and we get a whistle on that play there. Muzio feeling that he's just been ridden into from behind, but let's see what the umpires decide. And so, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of chukker number 1, the score is 3 goals to Gantut. And Jehangiri still looking to get into the swing of things. And so we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line whilst the players change.
Go, 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 go.
So welcome back to our Polo Line viewers for a replay of that last play of chukker number 1. I'll wait the umpire's decision. And out here in chukker number 2 we will have Mohammed coming out on Visa Black. Black Visa would have been better, but there you go. Santos on Nana. Gonza on Sopolite with Alamuzu on Wenamuzu. Nasser Shamsi out on Ficosa. Wanchi on Felicidad. Gonza out there on Naomi. And Kaku on Lindanina. And so the ball's been placed down here now for a spot penalty in favour of Jehangiri. Brought in there by Muzio. Up there to his marker, goes under the neck with that one there, looking for Gonza. Might have just overshot that one a little bit on the near side. Ferrari, dummies the big one, goes over the top of that one there, and in doing so just infringes Gonza, who is patiently waiting. And we get a whistle on that play. And the replay here from Polo Line, thank you. So the ball's dropped down for a penalty 3, a 40-yard penalty, it looks like, in favour of Jehangiri. We have Ali Muzio going up to this one here just to tee the ball up. Muzio. Round up onto this one here now. Comes in, drives, shoots. They can't stop that one, and straight through the goals it is, with Ali Muzio opening up the account here for their first goal of the Gold Cup for Jahangiri. Here it started, chukker number 2. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. By right, lines of 2 teams up here now. Ball back into play, stuck at the middle of the line out. Looking to get this one up is Gonza. Ferrari. Played very strongly indeed for Gantoot here this season. Sends that ball up, looking for his man at the front door, but it's going to be Muzio. Comes in with a nice open backhand. The open backhand, it's been well read though by Ferrari. Ferrari playing his ball, making the turning play. Mohammed comes in to ride him off. Also coming in onto that one there, goes the other way. Gonza tries to come in onto him. He flicks that one inside and Gonza takes control of it. Lovely little backhand by him, but Santos is just ridden off out of that play very strongly indeed. And coming up onto it once again is Kaku. Kaku on the play, yields off it, leaves it Ferrari. Ferrari tries to go up and through the traffic here now. They both go to the top of that and can't get back onto it. Santos working hard there on Ferrari, but they're all back there trying to take the ball up forward, and it's going to be this time Kaku just flicks it up forward here now for Ambrosio. Ambrosio goes with the big neck shot in towards goal, and in towards goal it goes, but just coming across in front to try and steal that one there, right in front of Facu Perez. Sorry, Gonza. Oops. We can see on the replay there, just reaching out across to try and get it. It's a do or die situation. If he got away with it, it'd have been a happy, but no. It'll be Muzio to bring it in here now. Ali Muzio. Ali taps it up forward. Ali comes in, drives this one, cuts it out there for Gonza. Gonza comes up onto that one, takes it at the top of the volley. Gonza gets the big ride off there, goes with that one underneath the neck, but it looks like it's going to be Kaku on it, goes with the backhand, helped on its way there by Ambrosio, but the first to surface there this time will be Gonza. Gonza tells Santos to go and try and look after Kaku, just give him a little bit of space, and that's all that he needs, a little bit of space and time. He'll come in, he'll check up, comes in onto that one there, looking for Santos to get onto, but the backhand comes in by Ferrari, who's first back onto it. It looks like it is going to be Kaku once again. Kaku over the top of that one there, and picked up cleanly now by Muzio. Muzio coming in here with Wanchi Muzio there with Muzio. He looks up to see what's going on, sends a backhand, looking for Gonza, but it's going to be Ferrari who will pick up this one first. Goes with a good tail backhand, falls there for Nasser. Nasser Al-Shamsi goes with a long shot, but he might have shown too much of that one there to Muzio. Muzio on the play here now. Ali comes in, checks, flicks that one away. Oh, very clever play there by Muzio. Huge peripheral view there as he pings that one up forward. As Gonzalito goes up forward here now. Gonzalito, you see Ferrari coming back down the middle of the field. He got a little bit too much under that one there. Tucks it out of the air. Beautifully does Ferrari, but down in towards the bottom corner there. But he'll get to it before it goes out. So he checks up, turns, comes back inside. Gonza trying to get to him, held off out of the play. Comes inside, does Ferrari. Ferrari on the move here now. Ferrari opens the shoulder up and drives that one up, looking for Nasser Al-Shamsi up the front door. Nasser going up onto the play here now. Nasser on Karina. Nasser left out and behind. The backhand comes in by Muzio, but first back onto it is going to be Kaku. Pulls it back, sends it forward once again. Does Kaku Araja. Araja, who's got Ferrari in behind, but instead he decides to opt to take it up there for Ambrosio. Ambrosio comes forward up onto the play, and it's going to be coming onto it as Nasser. Nasser sends that one goalward bound up towards the goal. This one goes, but it looks like it's just going to go wide to the right hand side. So the flagman waves it wide. The umpires just, you see on the replay here, Nasser came in and drove that one in towards the goal, but just went to the right hand side of the goal mouth. And as it's their first match, we have 3 changes. So it'll be quick for Gantoot as they're down that end, but they will be in defence, as it'll be Jahangiri to bring it into play. But they have to go all the way down to the scoreboard end, the other end of the field, to go and change up where they're encamped. So please jump on to our social media here at Polo Line. Instagram at Polo Line OK, Facebook Polo Line Int, and of course on YouTube Polo Line TV. So we see a shot there of umpire Benny. There's going to come back out onto the field. And so we have Chihingiri coming back out onto the field here now. And there we see Juju Colombo is great help for many years here now. Best part of 2 decades, I'd say it'd be with Gantut, with a slight pause in the middle. And so the players back out onto the field. And the ball on the back line with Chihingiri in possession of the play, to be brought in by Ali Muzio. And for that change, we should have had Nasa getting on to Fuego. We should have had Wanchi getting on to Tramposa. Gonza getting on to Galin. And of course, Preciosa for Kaku. Mohamed to get on to Menterita. Santos on Polverita. Levinson for Gonzalo and Lupi. Opa for Muzio. And we just see him coming through onto that play, being clattered on his way through. Let's see on the replay. And so a good bit of sportsmanship there. Kaku and Muzio. And it looks like this is going to get moved up over the halfway line for a penalty 4. And I believe possibly another little card there for the Gantut player. And so the ball being teed up here now for a penalty 4, a 60-yard penalty in favour of Chihingiri. Umpire just pointing out something there to Muzio's pony. It looks like he might have to go and change that one, or at least get it seen to. There's a little bit of an issue which the umpire pointed out to Ali. So we'll just have a slight pause here now, whilst Ali quickly changes pony. CC Muzio brought into play, came up onto that one there, and just impeded in his play there. So quickly changed and sorted out, and we'll get things underway once again here now. 3:15 on the clock, and 3-1 is the score in favour of Gantut. Ali Muzio to tee this one up once more. Players called. Muzio circles up onto this here now. He strikes, it doesn't really get hold of that one particularly well. It goes out wide to the right hand side. Gonza tries to keep that one in play, but it looks like it's just going to be shadowed out over the back line there by Kaku Raja. And so Gantut back in control of the play with a hit in. And it'll be Gonza Ferrari to bring it into play once more. Ferrari goes with a long shot here this time, looking to unleash his teammates, but first onto it. Tries to take that one forward there to Santos, but he ends up getting pulled there by Kaku Raja. Thought he could come in onto that play, but the umpire's deeming not so. And this again is being moved up forward here now. Possibly another 60-yard penalty, a penalty 4, but this time in favour of Gantut. So the ball's dropped down there for Kaku Raja. Kaku. Circling round here now. Kakuraja comes up, drives, shoots straight through towards the goal. That one is, but it just goes wide. Out to the left-hand side of the goals this time. So the score remains the same, 3-1 it is. Well, it'll be Ali Musil to bring it back into play once more. Ali, Kaku waiting for him this time. Cuts that one out there. Underneath the neck he goes by himself here this time. But you've got Ferrari sitting waiting, flicks that one away from him. Ends up past the next one, but he yields off it and takes Gonza and leaves it for Kaku. And Kaku puts that one in towards the goal, and through the goal it is for Kakuraja. Kakuraja. So you see there a bit of a melee, just yielded off it. Did Ferrari and left it there, took the man and left it for Kaku. We've got a nice clear shot at the goal, making it 4 goals it is now to Gantut, and the 1 for Chihingiri. So, 2 teams line up once more. Umpire is blowing his whistle, looking for a little bit of an order in the line out. So ball this time into play. Looking to try and get that one out the back with Peter Wright, but it looks like it is going to try to get forward onto it, but coming away here once again now was Santos. Leaves it now in turn now for Gonza. Gonza running this ball here now. Goes with there with Kaku. Kaku took the man well and goes with the backhand. Looks at the tail backhand. Didn't quite get the shot he wanted, and it's now going to be Gonza comes in onto it, but he gets that one stolen away from him by Ferrari once more. Being unbelievably strong here now this season, but it's regained once again now by Gonza and trying to clear that one away. Gantut, but just not quite enough room to come in there and steal that one. So we have a whistle and a penalty in favour of Chihingiri. So we offer the 2. Do they want the spot, or do they want on the 30-yard line? It looks like they're opting for directly in front of goal. And Gonza to take this one here now. Gonzalito Perez. On Carlin. Just walking up to this one here now. Comes in with a little half shot, that's all it's needed, and straight out comes the putter, and through the goals it goes for Gonzalito Perez. Making it 2 goals it is here now to Chihingiri. 4 goals for Gantut. Just walking up to this one here now. A very methodical half swing. And so, lining up once more, ball back into play. Skews off out of the line out. Sends a little backhand there, almost looked like a bit of an inside out, but it was certainly successful out there for Gonza. Gonza goes with a next shot, trying to get that one forward. Couldn't get hold of that ball there. Trying to get onto it there with Santos, but in doing so is playing the ball across in front of him. We get a whistle on the play. Let's see if we can see on that one there from the drone. Gonza trying to steal that one away, but the umpire's not liking it, and we have a spot penalty. In fact, no, it's 5B in favour of Chihingiri. So Ali Muzio teeing the ball up here now. Muzio up on the play, goes to the tap, brings Kaku into him. Gonza comes in behind. That's Gonzalito. And it is going to be Muzio, decides to go by himself on this one here. Takes the bouncing ball. It gets half cut out of the play there by Ferrari. And Ferrari first up onto this one here. The pressure's on, so he opens up that backhand. Trying to get onto this one here now is Muzio once again. Muzio turning the play. Muzio facing up towards goal. Muzio drags it forward here now. Can he get back onto that one? Goes with a belly shot. Couldn't quite execute that one. Trying to get onto it is Gonza, but hooked off out of it. It's left here now once again for Gonzalo Ferrari. Ferrari tries to get away. Gets hooked off out of it. Little backhand comes in, but it's met and picked up well here by Rujo. Comes forward once again. goes up onto it. Picking it up once again is Ferrari. Ferrari looks to go under that, couldn't do so. Left here now for Pires. Pires makes a turn, looks to come away from the man. It's flicked away from there, out onto the boards. Tried to make the backhand, couldn't pick it up. Picked up here this time. Now by Muzio. Muzio coming forward once again. Muzio looking to run this ball. Kaku coming back to try and put the pressure on, but Muzio, he's going forward. He plucks that ball out in the air, and unfortunately couldn't quite carry any further. And there goes the second hooter, ladies and gentlemen, on the backhand. And that there will end chukker number 2, with the score being 2 goals it is here now to Cihingiri, and 4 goals for Gantut. So getting themselves into their swing more now are Cihingiri. 2 goals scored in this chukker, 1 for Gantut. And the players will leave the field here now to quickly change ponies, and they will get chukker number 3 underway. So welcome back now, ladies and gentlemen, our Polo Line viewers, as we look to get chukker number 3 underway. Gantut just mounting up at the filler end, with Harasito Higi up there with the Gantut organisation here this winter. And we have Cihingiri just mounting back up again now. Cihingiri under the watchful eye and management of the one and only Namu. Here's some Ali Haider, who's organising this team here this year, and also, I believe, in England for the coming season. So the umpires just waiting here now for the teams to assemble where the chukker ended. And the chukker ending, of course, on the second bell there. So the other umpire just quickly changing ponies as well. And so we have a full complement of players on the field. The ball will be picked up there by Matthias to roll the ball in from the inside out. So it is. Bowls that ball in, stuck at the twos. There comes the backhand, out it comes. Ferrari going back with, trying to get back onto that one, but first the surface here will be Gonzalito. Gonzalito makes a turning play, looking for something ambitiously. Gonza goes with the shot, sends that one in towards the goal for his man at the front door. It's gone a little bit past the face of goal. And Mohammed comes in, plays backhand, keeps it in play, but it looks like it has actually gone out over the back line. So good effort there by Mohammed, looking to try and keep that ball alive and in the field of play. And in the chukker, Nasser Shamsi will be coming out on Karina. Messi for Juanchi. Gonza on Tutti Pop. Mimosa for Kaku. Tries to get this one away here, does. Ferrari fortuitously comes off the pony, gets back onto it once more. Drives this one up hard. Here now, out over the halfway line, trying to get back onto that one. There is Gonza. Gonza goes up further deep. Leaves a play here now. Giving the option. Which way does he go? Keeps Santos Iriarty off out of the play, protecting his man in the form of Kaku. Kaku goes on the break here now. Going back with him there is Santos. Rides the man off. Leaves it there for Ferrari. He sends that one in towards the middle of the field, but keeping that back door closed well, of course, is Gonzalito Perez. Big bump and a ride off with Ferrari. Sends the backhand back in once more for Gonzalito. Gonzalito this time opts to take the ball himself and turn it round the corner here now. Waits for that ball to pop up, but leaves it in turn for Santos. Santos in turn leaves it for Muzio. Muzio looks to come out in towards the middle of the field here now. Ali Muzio. Ali Muzio on Zeus. Comes forward, checks the pony up. Comes away from the play here now. The ball gets flicked out. The backhand comes in there by Ferrari. It's sent changing the direction once more by Abrogio for Kaku to set up the play once again. You see Ferrari's gone up forward, but he showed too much of that one there to Gonzalito. Gonzalito can't quite get back onto it as it came off his pony, leaving it for Ferrari, and Ferrari bursts on past and goes through the goals with that one there. A well-worked goal there by Gantut. So a nice quick change of direction of play there in defence, and finishing it off well was Gonza Ferrari. So Mohamed out here on Majidosa. Santos on Garapata. As I said, on Zeus, and victory for Gonza Perez. But coming away with it once again is Ferrari. Ferrari looks to check up there with Muzio. Tries to come in behind him. Can't pick it up. Picked up nicely here though by Santos. Santos plays the backhand. The backhand there for Gonzalito, but he's taken off out of it there by Ferrari, who sends it back into the throws once more right there on the end of the stick there. Abrogio picks this one up away here now. Out towards the side. Gets ridden off out of it, leaving the ball there for Muzio. Muzio sends it up forward here now for Gonza. Gonza going forward to Gonzalo's going together here now. Ball up onto his near side. Couldn't quite pick that up. Can try and pick it up onto his stick side here. Then trying to get onto that there was Kaku. Goes with a long range shot in towards the goal. It's going across the face of the goal. He's going to have to work hard to try and get onto that one there. Takes Ferrari. Ferrari keeps a man off the play. Leaving it now for Kaku. Raja check, turn, comes back inside. Change the flow of play. Back to him quickly though is Muzio. Gets that ball away, but straight up the middle of the field. Trying to find Nasser Shamsi. Nasser straightens himself and gets up onto this one here. Nasser in there. Mohamed trying to ride him off out of that one there. Does so well. Nasser slips in behind them and picks up the play here. Nasser Shamsi couldn't go any further. It nice little backhand there by Santos for Gonzalito. Gonzalito set up on the play. In comes Ferrari, but he changes the direction of play out towards us here on the commentary side for Polo line for Muzio, but he's shut down out of the play by Kaku, and it's sent by Abrogio, but it's Kaku on the play here now. Kaku takes it forward. In comes Muzio. Steals it nicely there on the near side to Santos, but gets a little bit tangled up and tries to get onto his mallet. Goes to the near side play to play the backhand. Looks to pick that one up. Great play there by Santos, unleashing Gonzalito Perez. In behind him is Muzio. The ponies, a couple of them are just pedaling a little bit, so Muzio comes across to keep the man out and allowing enough space and time for Gonzalito to try and stick and ball this one all the way home. Goes with a long shot and drives that one confidently through the goal. Does Gonzalito Perez taking the score. 3 goals it is to Jehangiri now. 5 goals for Gantut. I think they'll be calling a free change here now, as it looked like a couple of the ponies were just pedaling a little bit in that play. And so Mohamed to change on to Aspen. Santos, sorry, will be on to Faralina. Gonzalito on Enya. And Ali Muzio will come out on Bomba. Nasser Shamsi looking to come out on Religiosa. A mare that's been with Gantut for many years now and keeping on going, as who he starts the next chukker on, Alhambra, and of course the great Cangreco. We'll start the 5th chukker on. Wanchi will come out on Marisa. Gonza Ferrari to come out on Cintura. And Kaku Raja on Preciosa. So Gantu back to the middle of the field here now. Well, we'll have a throw in. But it looks like Kaku's gone up to the opponent lines and now decided to go down to the scoreboard end to change. So all players mounted back up, making their way to the middle of the field here now after that goal from Gonzalito Perez. And so umpire right to bowl the ball in. Ball bowled into play, out the back of the line, out it comes. We'll give you that one is Kaku. Kaku in there with Muzio, leaves it in turn here now for Abruzio. Abruzio up on the loose here now. Abruzio couldn't quite get the next one off. You see Muzio just swoops onto that one here. Takes the hook there from Kaku. Manages to get back round in time to reclaim possession once more, but Abruzio's back to him to put the pressure on him, getting him to force him to yield that play. And the ball just pops off the pony, but picks it up once again. Here does Muzio. Muzio on the play. Muzio sends that one up for Gonzalito. Comes off his pony, off the boards, comes in, picks it up nicely. Of course, what would you expect for Gonzalito Perez? Gonzalito coming forward. We've got Abruzio there with him. He goes a bit of show and go there with Ferrari as well. He slices that one a little bit and sends himself deeper down in the bottom corner. And unfortunately for him, it hops out over the boards. So we'll have a free hit in favour of Gantut when the ball went out of play. So balls drop down, players called by umpire Beveni for Gonza Ferrari to bring back into play once more. Gonza brings it up forward. This time comes down the side of the boards here now, trying to get to Kaku, but he's taken off out of it there by Gonza. Gonza opens up the backhand, looking for Muzio. Muzio goes to pick this one up, gets away there from Abruzio. Abruzio going back there with Muzio. Muzio picks it up mid bounce, but it's left here behind now as Nasser Shamsi comes onto it and clears it away from the danger zone. But on the near side, trying to steal that one away is Muzio. Muzio putting pressure there all the time. Backhand, but Muzio picks up the spoils here now. Muzio turns. He's got Ferrari there with him. He's going to have to yield off, but we get a whistle on that play. Let's see if we can see on the replay here now, down the bottom end of the field. Maybe he was told to yield off and was unable to do so or didn't. But let's see what the umpires decide. So just milling a little bit. So nobody seems to be particularly yielding at any distance at the moment, but the ball's placed down. Gonza and Muzio standing over it, but Gantuta not exactly yielding back from this one very much. Umpire right goes back in and picks the ball up again, and it looks like there will be no foul. So a rather drawn out discussion there between the umpires and the players. And so this time it looks like Gantut are starting to yield. Muzio seems to be getting himself G'd up to bring the ball in. But no, we're starting to line up here now. And there it is, ball gets bowled into play. Out the back of the line, out it comes. Gonzalo up on the play. Gonzalo turns, comes away. Gonzalo once again being hemmed into the boards there, with Muzio coming in to help him out. Muzio on the play. Has to go back for it once more. Muzio tries to keep that one away there from Kaku. Just going to have to yield off out of that one. Gonzo takes the man out of it, leaving Muzio to run along the back line here now. Muzio brings it forward, but unfortunately couldn't take it any further. And once again, it's cleared away by Gantu from the danger zone up to nearly up to the halfway line. Who's first back onto this one here? Once again, it's going to be Muzio. Muzio up onto this play as the first two to goes. Muzio on the play, being pressurised by Ferrari. Muzio takes it away. They're here now. Goes over the top of that one there, and Ferrari picks that one up, avoids the hooking play, but in turn left it behind for Muzio to gather the pieces up once more and sends that ball up forward here, looking for Iriarty. Iriarty looking for the play. Oh, you see that clever play. Must have learnt that one from Dad. Turned back up the line quickly. So good play there by Santos Iriarty, and as the first shooter's gone, that there will end chukker number 3, with the score being 3 goals it is to Chihingari, 5 for Gantut. And so we're going to the half-time break here now, ladies and gentlemen, as the players have a rethink and a restructuring possibly slightly in their camps before we come out for the last 2 chukkers. In the meantime, we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
Here I came to Dubai first time 2008. I got an invitation. I was in England playing with Vindrai family, and they invited me to come. We were keeping our horses together with them and playing with them there, and they invited me to come and play some tournaments. I remember at that time we played the Cartier Cup or something like that. Then we started playing the Gold Cup, Silver Cup, and all that. So I've been, related to the show and Habtoor since that. And then when we stopped playing with Said Vindrai, Mohamed invited me through Guillermo Coutinho to join to Habtoor as a manager, as a polo manager. And that was in 2017, I think. It was we did one tournament the year before, that it was the Dubai Challenge Cup. That was our first 18-goal tournament here at the club that I played with Vindrai. And the next year, the idea was to move the Silver Cup and Gold Cup that it was happening on the other club, on Dubai Polo Question, to move it to Habtoor and be based here. And it was the first years of the club, so everything was new, the fields, the stables. We organized a polo calendar of the season, started combining with low goal, medium goal, high goal, trying to bring new members and new horses. And luckily, I think we did quite well. The polo grew up a lot. Right now we have like 500 horses there be based in the club. So it was, it's a daily challenge, but it's nice, and it's nice to work with them. These days, I think it's, in general, I'm talking about Dubai. It grew up a lot, the polo, the horses and the players, not that much the polo fields. We need more number of polo fields. I think this is our next step, in Dubai to grow up. I wish we had new clubs or new facilities, and we need to add at least 4 or 5 new polo fields to try to fulfill all the requirements, Otherwise we are running behind on that a bit. But it's good. It's nice to grow up and have these challenges. Since that time, I think the level of polo, and especially level of players and horses. All of the patrons here, they like to play good polo, and they all understand that in order to improve that, you need to improve the level of horses first, and players as well. And they are doing that. They are investing a lot on horses, on players, on teams. We have a very competitive season now in every level, not just on high goal. On the 6 goal, on the 8 and 12. This year, the 12 goals, we have 9 teams, 10 teams, some tournaments, which is good. And I think it's good for them to understand this, and they realize that yes, we want to be part of, and everyone is competing. No, they're happy. I mean, we started playing with Saad, with his brother here, the local, and Mohamed, he came to see his brother, and he enjoyed a lot, and he liked it, and suddenly he decided, okay, let's play the Gold Cup. And in 1 month, they were in Argentina. They start shipping horses and players. And Gonzalito is the first year he comes, so it's a good add, you know, to all the polo communities. We have someone so famous. And I hope, I mean, new players and new teams are coming like this and be part of the polo family here in Dubai. It's always to put, I mean, a standard so high. 20 goals for the region is very high, especially because in the off-season you don't have the facilities here in Dubai because of weather and conditions, you know, natural conditions. Horses are going back and forward, coming to play, then back to Europe, playing in England or in France or in Spain, then coming back again. There's always a challenge on that. But they realize, I mean, they feel comfortable now with 20 goals, all of the teams, and I think it's something that everyone decides together. So everyone, all of the teams, they look happy on this level now, and we need to, as I said, I mean, we need to add more polo fields to improve that. Yeah.
So welcome back to our Polo Line viewers to get the second half of this match underway between Cihangiri and Gantut. The score being 5 goals to Gantut, 3 goals to Cihangiri. And for our Polo Line viewers, I'd just like to say hi to Rachel. And of course, Steve Thompson, who's tuned in. Rachel, of course, one of our great supporters of Polo Line viewing in WA. Rana Norman as well. Great to see you tuned in once more. Mohammed Wakas, and from Malta, Mark Dominin. Thank you very much indeed for your comments, and we have our stats so far through of the match. You can see there on the screen. And now we've just gone back to the live play here now, and the penalty quickly taken there, making it now 4 goals to 5. As the two teams make their way back to the middle of the field in front of us here at Polo Line. And in this chukker, Mohamed Cihangiri coming out and powerful. Felino for Santos, Havana for Muzio. And Gonzalo, well, wasn't quite sure on how his line was going to go, but it looks like Santos is in for a mower. but goes forward up onto this play here. Gonzalito flicks out up here now, looking for Muzio up on the play. Gonzalito looking after Kaguraja, comes back. Santos giving a little bit of support and giving a bit of space. Leaves it now for Santos Iriarte. Santos goes to drive that one up forward, puts a nice weighted pass out there for Muzio to try to get onto, but it's going to be well covered. No, and he didn't quite get the backhand he was looking for on that one there, Muzio, and it goes up forward here now for Mohammed. Mohammed going forward up onto this play, looks to try and cut this one in towards the goal, but we get a whistle on that play. Umpires must have felt he should have had a near side play, but so unlucky, robbed of the opportunity, I would say. So the ball's placed down here now for a penalty in favour of Gantut. Being brought in here now. Nasser out on Alhambra. Gonza on My Sweet. Kakuraja here now on Muda. Kaku on the play. Lets his teammates get up forward and skies that ball and up over the top, looking for Ferrari. Going back with him there is going to be Santos. Santos doesn't quite connect with the backhand, but it's picked up and comes back inside here. Does Ferrari, couldn't quite pick it up here now, but coming onto it there was Gonzalito in front of Nasser Shamsi, and we get a whistle on the play. You can see on the replay here now, thank you, Polo line. Gonza comes onto that one there and just gets picked up by Nasser Al-Shamsi. And so we have another penalty now, but this time from the 40-yard line possibly. Are they going to bring it back? Let's see. On the 40-yard line it is now. For penalty 3 in favour of Gantut. Chihingiri getting within 1 goal. Gantut now with an opportunity for a short penalty for Kakuraja. Muda. Kaku comes in up onto this one. It's high, but it's straight over the top of the players. They couldn't get to that one in time, and through the goals it is for goal number 6 on the board there for Gantut. 6 goals it is now to Gantut here in chukker number 4, and 4 for Chihingiri. And on our replay there, another beautifully executed penalty by Kakuraja. So back to the middle of the field is for umpire Benny to bowl this ball into play. Ball into play, out the back of the line it comes. Gonza looking for the backhand, trying to get that one of Santos, but it's sent in by Kaku. Kaku's ball picked up here now by Abruzio. Ball backed out there by Mohammed, but trying to get onto that was Gonzalito, but is now picked up here by Nasser, going forward up towards a goal here. Nasser Al-Shamsi looking for a goal there at the top end in the scoreboard at the Villa end. It's Nasser Al-Shamsi putting goal number 7 on the board for Gantut. Ran that ball well up the field. Nasser. So back to the middle of the field is once more. 2:48 on the clock as the players come back to the middle of the field. So ball into play, trying to come out of that one there is Gonza. Gonza looking for that play. Nothing coming of it though. The backhand comes in there by Ferrari, looking to unleash Nasser once more, but first back onto it is going to be Iriarte. Iriarte takes the hook and the play as the backhand comes in, but leaves it there for Kaku to pick up here now, and Araja going forward once again. Araja looking to stick a ball this one. Araja, one more tap will do, and through the goal it is for Marcos Araja, making 8 goals it is here now to Gantut. 8 goals to 4. So we can see on the replay there as he managed to pick that ball up and ran it straight through the goals to Araja. So the umpires come back to the middle of the field as we see players going to go and change ponies. So down there in the Chihingiri camp, they'll be quickly changing and then come back out here now to get the second half of chukker number 4 underway. Nasser looking to get on Shula. Kaku looking to get on to Fiat Sientage 500. Mohammed looking to come out on Clary again. Mariano again for Ali Muzio. Already back out on the field, meaning business there is Muzio. Replay on Polo and Kaku's last goal. Goal number 8. And then we have a view there of the TCF camp. Stable here at Habtoor. So the two teams start to line up here now on umpire Matthias. The ball gets bowled back into play. And it's going to be Gonza. Gonza up on the play. Pulls that one away there from Kaku. Has to take the man and put it onto his near side here for Gonza. Gonza checks up, leaves it. But unfortunately for him, his man wasn't there. Comes off the pony and Santos looking to leap onto that one there. But Santos spoils the play well there. Does Santos of Ambrosio. Goes out there for Muzio. Muzio being pursued though by Ferrari. Checks, turns, comes back inside. Gonzalito giving the helping hand there to Muzio. Muzio fixed that one up forward here now for Mohammed. Coming onto this one at pace in towards the goal. It comes and oh! It's just gone wide to the left-hand side. Lovely set play there by this team. Very unselfish indeed. You saw Gonzalito taking the man out, allowing Muzio to flick that one up forward, and going through at pace was Mohamed Chihangari, but just went wide. So score remains the same, 4-8. As Ferrari brings it back into play. Ferrari cuts this one up the middle of the field here now, looking for Nasser once more. Ball picked up though by Santos, goes with a big backhand, by Muzio. Santos helps it on his way, trying to set it up there for Gonzalito, unfortunately taken off out of the play, allowing Ferrari the time and space to check and turn that pony. Comes back inside and faces back up to attack once more, then unloads it up the field, getting onto that one, trying to get onto that one quickly. There is Kaku, and just loitering a little bit and just looking to see where the ball was. Unsighted on it was Muzio. He couldn't actually see where the ball was, so he didn't know where or when to get out of the way. Unfortunately, with being unsighted, impeding Kakuraja coming forward, and this will result in a penalty being moved forward up to possibly a penalty 3. So, in favour of Gantut, being teed up by Kakuraja. It's on that penalty 3 spot, 40 yards from goal. Players called. Kakuraja coming around up onto the play here now. Comes in, strikes it well, and straight over the top of the players. Nothing they can do about that one as the flag is aloft. They get 9 goals it is now to Gantut, and 4 to Chihangari. An exceptional penalty taker is Kakuraja, and certainly well worth watching if you want to learn his style. So the two teams line up once more. Ball back into play again, stuck at the 2s. Gonza comes up with this, keeps it away there from his man, tries to make the backhand, couldn't quite get hold of it, could Nasser, and Gonza keeps control of the play here now. Kaku being kept off out of it there by Santos, who looks to send that one up to Mohammed once more. Mohammed looking for the ball, but he's ridden off out of it there by Nasser, and the ball falls here now for Wanchi Ambrosio. Ambrosio turns, faces forward once again. He's got the man in behind, he's got 2 men in behind, yields off, so he goes forward, leaves it for Kaku, trying to get onto that one. There is Gonza, but he passes up here now for Ferrari. Ferrari there with Santos, sends a good high lofted ball up the field, gaining lots of territory. Looking now once again for Ambrosio. Ambrosio gets onto it and flicks that one underneath the neck, sending Muzio back to try and save it. Muzio comes in, but unfortunately couldn't quite get to that in time. So up into double figures there now for Gantut. Back to the middle field once more. 10 goals to 4 it is. Very strong tucker by Gantut here. And the first 2 to goes. So the ball. Play. Gonzalito gets hold of this one here now. Gonzalito up on the play. Gonzalito having to yield off it there. Is Kaku coming back in Nasser to put some pressure on. Kept off out of that play line. Gonzalito the shot in there, but we get ricochets off the pony. And we get a whistle on the play. Was he encroaching or was he allowed to be there and he just hit the ball into the pony? Let's see if we can see from the replay, but the umpires will give them their decision. And it looks like, by the way the players are moving, coming to the third man to review that one once more. And it looks like we have a penalty here in favour of Jahangiri. For a penalty too. And so Gonzalito Perez once more. Gonzalito Perez walking up to this one here now. The 30-yard penalty comes with a methodical half swing and bowls that one through the goal, and that's all that it takes. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 5 goals it is now to Jahangiri. 10 for Gantut. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. So that there will end chukker number 4. I was mistaken, that was the first hooter. So to end chukker number 4, the score is 5 goals to Jahangiri, 10 for Gantut. And so the players will quickly go and change and come back out on the field with a roll in just in front of us here at Polo Line after a few messages and adverts. So welcome back here now to our Polo Line viewers. Just after that goal by Gonzalito Perez, we can see the chukker by chukker. After chukker number 1, 0 it was for Jahangiri, 3 for Gantut. At chukker number 2, 2 to 4. At chukker number 3, 3 to 5. And then at chukker number 4, 5 goals to Jahangiri, 10 goals for Gantut. The two teams line up. Hi there to Tiger Sahil and the Bayol Khan, Imran Khan. Great to see you tuning in. And also for John Walsh. And coming up on that near side, sending it up forward there for Kaku to pick up here. Goes for the long-range shot. Didn't quite get as much onto that underneath the neck he was looking for as Muzio comes onto it first. Muzio opens up the backhand. The backhand falls for Ferrari. Takes control of that play. Sends it back in once more. On the attack it is for Muzio to come onto it here now. Couldn't quite get hold of that one there. Nasser tries to get in onto the play as well. And the ball is left there now for Muzio, right on his back line. Oh, and steals that one away on the near side, but not quite able to do so with Kaku Araja. Too much for an acute angle, not on the line. Cleverly being changed there by Ali Muzio. We can see on the replay here now. He just flicked it forward and he just came pretty much right angles to that line. And here in chukker number 4, chukker number 5, it's black visa or visa black for Mohammed. Buena Musa for Ali Muzio. Can Greco, the legend for National Shamsi. And Linda Nina for Kaku. The others leaving their options open. to who will be playing here in chukker number 5. There'll be Ali Muzio from the 5B, from the halfway, to bring it back into play here once again. Muzio taps it up, leaves it for Gonza. Gonza sends it out here now for Muzio to run onto. Muzio checks up on the play. Tries to go the first time shot, couldn't do it. Who's going to be first round to surface with the play? And once again, it is Gantoots Arrojo up on the move here now, just short of the halfway line. Realised, thought he could get a long shot in there, but didn't quite do so. Showed too much of that to Muzio. Muzio picks that one up very cleanly indeed and comes round the corner with the play. Tries to get away from the hook, takes the man in turn, takes the ball still, does Muzio, but then leaves it for Gonzalito. Gonzalito flicks this one up forward, a little bit of show and go there for him as he sends that ball up out the front door here now for Mohammed. Mohammed trying to go back onto this one here. In comes Nasser, goes with a good striking shot, gone a little bit wide off that one, allowing Nasser in onto that play. Muzio reckoned that he had actually had the line, and Nasser came across in front of him and set sail down the far side of the field. Yields off, leaves it now, this time for Ferrari, who welts that ball to about the halfway line. Looks for the backhand, gets a little backhand, spoiling that play. Once again, you saw Santos, he was trying to pick it up on the near side, went with the backhand, changed that line slightly, and possibly just putting Gonza onto the actual line. That's Gonzo Pierres. So let's see what we can see on this here. Sends that little backhand. It looked like it just put Gonzalito Perez cleanly onto that line as a Gam-2 player tried to swoop in and steal it away. So they'll be pulled back here now for a penalty 5 in favour of Jehangiri, with Muzio to bring it into play once more. Ali Muzio brings it forward, goes to the way to pass, pings that one off out here now for Gonzalez to try and get onto, but Ferrari's read it well. He comes onto it near side again, flicks it out near side. Great skills here by Ferrari onto stick side, takes the ball up in the air at pace once again, avoids the hook there and still takes the ball forward once more, looking for the big neck shot here. This time doesn't get what he was looking for, and it ends up coming out over the boards. So some lovely skills there by Gonza Ferrari. So the ball will be dropped down here now for a free hit in favour of Tirangiri, with Ali Muzio to bring it in once more. Muzio goes himself, puts Gonzalito in there behind him. He's ridden off out of that play there by Kaku. Is Muzio onto it, hooks the player off out of it. The next pair come into it. The backhand comes in. First to surface with this one here. It looks like it is going to be Gonzalito spoiling that play. Gets his mallet taken from his hand as well. And the ball just gets pinged up forward here there by Ferrari. But it's going to be Santos to come back and tidy it up. Bring it across, away from the play here now, into the safety zone, whilst the players in a sportsmanlike manner pick up Gonzalito's mallet. Santos on the play. Santos once more, being marked there by Ferrari. Goes with a good pass up the field here, nicely weighted precision for Muzio. Looking for the man to come in and just give him a little bit of a helping hand so he can come to the other side of him. Does so, yields off it. Both of them have to do so. Leaves it for Muzio once more. Muzio there with Ferrari. Sends that ball up the front door here now, looking for Mohammed. Mohammed trying to get onto this one. Mohammed goes with a long driving shot in towards the goal here now. Corrects himself, gets back over onto that one there, but it's left here now for Araja with a good strong tail backhand back in towards the middle of the field once more. Looking to come onto it there was Muzio, but we get that whistle on the play. And you see it was Nasser Al-Shamsi hammering down the line, claiming it well, taking full control. We can see on this here now, Muzio just comes a little bit too acutely across that line for the umpire's liking. And so they call for a free change. As you just see down the bottom end there, Gonzalo Ferrari. Been a great find and a great strength for this team here this year. Complimenting Kaku and Wancho really well. And so it looks like this is going to get moved up the field by quite a distance, as the umpires are still making their way towards the scoreboard end. But Gonzo Ferrari just taking his time there up in the camp. And now we go down to the Jehangiri camp, who will be So technical has been given there, and no yellow card, but we have a penalty 3, a 40-yard penalty in favour of Gantut for Kakuraja. And you can see quite clearly on that replay there. 5 goals to 10, 3:15 on the clock here in chukker number 5. So Kakuraja taking a long ride, warm-up run here now. And so I believe play will be called, and Kakuraja will come up to this one here now. But it looks like we're still waiting for Chihangiri. And so now this time players call Kakuraja for the 40-yard penalty. Kaku comes in, strikes, it's a bounce, it's along the ground, and amazingly stopped there by Muzio. Muzio picks that ball up, keeps it in play, and puts it back into attack once more. What an eye, Alejandro Muzio. Muzio passes this up, tries to link that one up there with Gonzalito, but it probably came off the pony and went out over the boards. As it came off the Gantut pony, it looks like Muzio will take the free hit here now, brings it back into play once more, brings it in towards the middle of the field, onto his near side. Strong is Muzio. Muzio sets sail up the field here now, up over the halfway line. Going back with him there is Shamsi, looking for the hook, gets past him and flicks onto the near side. He's got Santos in behind. Santos hooked off out of it. And a great long strong pass there by Mohamed, out for Santos one more. Great play there by Mohamed Jagiri, and it's on the near side. Comes in Santos, ridden off out of that play. The ball is left, however, behind now, this time for the danger man Ferrari. Ferrari cuts this one out towards the boards, and out towards the boards it comes. But first surface with it will be Gonzalito. Gonzalito, and in comes Kaku, steals that one away from him. Kaku on his near side, and then sets sail up the field here now. Does Kaku Araja. Araja centred by about the 60-yard line here now, looking to run this one in, and he does. He takes a short pace, swing onto that one there, plucks it out there, and in the air one more time, putting number 11 on the board there for Gantut is Marcos Kakuraja. Scoring field goals and penalties today here this afternoon is Kakuraja. You can see on the replay there now, Kaku just taking the bouncing ball at pace through the goals. 11-5. And so back to the middle of the field once more. Here in chukker number 5, 1:35 left on the clock. We get a whistle as Gonza's just asking the attention of the umpire. And so he's dismounting off his pony. And he's just asking his groom to bring that to the middle of the field. The umpire has given permission. So Gonza will make the walk over to the far side of the Villa side, where he'll be met by his Petitera. Before we get this match back underway once more. And there you see in shot you have Nasser Shamsi also taking the opportunity to change. There's Gonza quickly changed up. And the groom will walk that one back to the pony lines. So, Matteo Venezi roll this ball into play. Bowls that ball in at the front of the line out. Nasser's working for it. Gets hassled and spoiled there by Mohamed, but it's going to be Gonza to come away with it here now. Gonza going at pace, going back with him there is Kaku. Gets the hook in, gets a little bit of a backhand, does Ferrari, whose first round surfaces up onto this one here. Looks like it is going to be Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser tries to get going, but unfortunately hasn't quite got the legs to get away up onto that ball first. It's going to be Muzio. Turns. Santos looking to keep the man off. He sends a pass out here this time. Looking to come onto that one there is Mohamed at pace. And we get a whistle on the play. Nasser, you saw, got himself established on that line very quickly indeed, showing his great wealth of experience. We'll see on this here now going at pace and certainly not intimidated by pace at all is Mohamed Chihingiri, but unfortunately Nasser was much more so on that line. So we have a spot penalty here now for Gantut with 59 seconds on the clock to be brought in by Gonza Ferrari. Up to him comes Santos, forcing the play, does so, sends it out here now, but Gonzalito comes up onto it. Gonzalito goes with the tail backhand, trying to get that one up to Santos, but he's kept off out of it there by Ferrari. Ferrari's backhand now will be picked up here by Muzio. Muzio servicing with play here now, turns back inside there, tries to get that one sent up forward away there from Kaku. This time he gets it on the second bite of the cherry to put it up the front door here now. It's going goalward bound. The two players working hard at the front there, trying to keep that one away. And Gonza Ferrari backs it across the face of his own goal. Near side backhand comes in there by Gonzalito Vieres, but Gonza Ferrari shuts that back door once more. Or should I say it was Kaku Araja, but the ball is stopped here this time by Gonzalito. Gonzalito checks, turns, comes back inside. Makes his plays, looks up towards the goal and strikes this one in. It's going goalward bound. You can't see it. He's just unsighted on it. Does it come off his pony for Ferrari? But Ferrari's managed to stop this one. Turn, tries to set the play there. Does Gonzalito, but good timing there by Gonza Ferrari, who goes under the neck with that one there as the hooter goes, ladies and gentlemen. So that there ends our match here this afternoon between Chihingiri and Gantut. Chihingiri 5, Gantut 11. There you see Yusuf bin Dismal up the top end there, and also Ali Omiri giving support there for the Gantut teammates as the teams congratulate and thank each other. And so now we'll go to chukker by chukker, ladies and gentlemen, for our Polo Line viewers and those still interested here. After chukker number 1, it was 3 goals to Gantut. At the end of chukker number 2, it was 2-4. After chukker number 3, it was 3 goals to 5 in favour of Gantut. Chukker 4, 5-10. At the end of chukker number 5, 5 goals for Chihingiri, 11 for Gantut. And now we'll go to some of the best goals. So that one there by Muzio. Muzio comes to try and get the steal there from Gonza Ferrari. You see Gonza goes to take Gonzalo Perez out of it, leaving it there for Kaku. Very unselfish play, great teamwork there, and places that one straight through and over the top. And here you have Joe Gonza again, worked hard, stole that one away. Persistent. Here's Gonza Ferrari, and here we have Gonzalito on this one here now. He'd been given a lot of protection from his teammates, so he just had the opportunity to come in and drop the mallet down on that one nicely. And through the goals it goes. And here, this one here. Kaku just got away from his man there, and through the goals it is. And the last goal by Kaku Raja. Getting away from his man, doing that ball on the boards and getting away from his man, and goes through the goals. And there you see a very happy team dismounting. Congratulations from all around.
You take the picture here.
Yes,
So a very happy camp indeed. Of course, please tune in on Saturday. It's Wolves versus Habtoor. Habtoor having a cracking game against UAE, but just went down in the last minute or so. And Wolves started off a little bit steady, probably still on that honeymoon period after winning the Silver Cup against Bangladesh. They have to turn the screws and get their act together for the last 2 chukkers. So it'll be good to see Santiago Labordi playing again with the Wolves after his injury. And so that match will be at 3:30 on Saturday. And you can see in line there the team of Gantut are very contented, and justifiably so too. A good performance out here this afternoon. So now we'll go to some of the stats. Field goals for Jehangiri 1, 7 for Gantut. Fouls 10-9. Sorry, throw-ins 10-9. So pretty even. Stevens fouls exactly the same, 10-11. Pretty even Stevens there. In fact, Gantut's fouling more, but and then for our penalties, 4-5 from Jehangiri, 4 from 6 for Gantut. 1 yellow card and no corner opportunities. And so, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, thank you very much for tuning in.